Good day, my name is Daphne Rivera, and this will be a keynote audio presentation where negotiation and deal-making will be discussed and explained through the 2009 Disney and Marvel negotiation. Further ahead are included descriptions and reasons for each of the focus points. Next, the Walt Disney Company negotiates with Marvel Entertainment. This case study negotiation is between the Walt Disney Company and Marvel Entertainment. The Walt Disney Company is a top leading franchise in family entertainment and global media enterprise, especially in media networks, parks and resorts, studio entertainment, consumer products, and interactive media. Marvel Entertainment is a company whose main objective is to provide comic book entertainment and is partnered to several films. This case study negotiation is between the Walt Disney Company and Marvel Entertainment. The Walt Disney Company is a top leading franchise in family entertainment and global media enterprise, specifically in media networks, parks and resorts, studio entertainment, consumer products, and interactive media. Marvel Entertainment is a company whose main objective is to provide comic book entertainment and is partner to several film companies who have created superhero motion pictures. They both have in common a particular interest in comic book development and publishing. Although Disney is not known for this particular feature, they do work this kind of entertainment area. On the other hand, Marvel has worked on this area of expertise since they have begun and is very well known for selling superhero comic books and products linked to them, like, for example, toys. The Walt Disney Company has a specific department that takes care of motion pictures and another department that takes care of product distribution. This negotiation focuses particularly in those two departments. Marvel Entertainment, although a superhero comic book leading company and is one of the world's most prominent character-based entertainment companies, it does not generate enough audience and media to keep it alive. On the other hand, Disney has plenty of different kind of audiences or people who want their service and products and an extensive global media. Both parties mutually benefit one another by using their resources with what they both already offer as companies. The Walt Disney Company position in this negotiation is to increase a demand in the published works such as in comic books. The Walt Disney Company position in this negotiation is to increase a demand in the published works such as comic books. Disney's underlying interest within this position is to gain more young male followers. It is their main priority to obtain more male fan-base audiences because they are having trouble reaching to this particular type of public. Young females have been easier to come by thanks to famous Disney sitcoms and movie productions. The acquisition of Marvel should undeniably help with this problem because most of young men around the world show interest in them. Marvel Entertainment position in the negotiation is to have the opportunity to increase their media throughout Disney's. Disney want to reach out particularly to young men. On the other hand, Marvel wants to reach out not only to young men, but other audiences as well, like grown-ups and female audiences. Marvel wants to reinvent their fan base and work around a diversity of audiences. Marvel Entertainment's position in this negotiation is to have the opportunity to increase their media throughout Disney's. Disney wants to reach out particularly to young men. On the other hand, Marvel wants to reach out not only to young men, but other audiences like grown-ups and female audiences. Marvel wants to reinvent their fan base and work around a diversity of audiences. This negotiation between Disney and Marvel in 2009 is a business plan for when Disney buys Marvel. The negotiation discusses the cost of Marvel's superhero and villain characters collection. This negotiation between Disney and Marvel in 2009 is a business plan for when Disney buys Marvel. The negotiation discusses the cost of Marvel's superhero and villain character collection and the person responsible for transforming them into movie superstars. This agreement came to be because the Walt Disney Company pursued Marvel Entertainment with a very reasonable amount of money. The terms under the agreement are that Marvel shareholders will receive a minimum of $30 per share plus an amount on Disney shares per Marvel share owned. This offer is more than generous because it would be an approximate average of $50 per share in total. This payment will be almost five This payment will be for almost 5,000 of Marvel's characters' rights. This payment will be for almost 5,000 of Marvel's character rights and Marvel Studios president, who will continue to work with those characters in future films. The negotiation process came to be subtle and peaceful. There are no negative signs or conflictive situations included in this process. Both companies have in mind at all times each other's interests. Also, they have included what third parties are still in contract with Marvel, meaning that when Disney acquires Marvel, they also acquire partnership with other third parties. Joining forces will benefit both companies in their specific interests. In this case study's negotiation between Disney and Marvel, both parties separated the people from the problem, presented objective criteria, and worked towards mutual benefits. Steinberg, 2009, emphasizes that Disney will contribute to Marvel to generate even more content across a board. In this case study's negotiation between Disney and Marvel, both parties separated the people from the problem, presented objective criteria, and worked towards mutual benefits. Steinberg, 2009, emphasizes that Disney will contribute to Marvel to generate even more content across a broad range of traditional and new media venues, and thus boost ad dollars, subscriptions, and licensing revenue in the process, meaning that they will both benefit each other by making the agreement. Marvel is looking forward to reaching younger audiences, and it's also rethinking retail strategies and is expected to create new product targeting demographics other than preteen through young adult males. This definitely points out that both parties want to gain those mutual benefits. Disney's objective criteria help very much in Marvel's decision because the criteria and is expected to create new products targeting demographics other than preteen through young adult males. This definitely points out that both parties want to gain those mutual benefits. Disney's objective criteria help very much in Marvel's decision because the criteria are of previous similar deals. Specifically, Disney's objective criteria help very much in Marvel's decision because the criteria are of previous similar deals, specifically the Pixar negotiation. In this negotiation, they separated the people from the problem by emphasizing what the other party provides instead of what each other offer. Sticking points in the negotiations centered on per-share price and stock-to-cash ratios. Garrett, 2009. An agreement is definitely reached in Disney and Marvel's negotiation. After many meetings and much deliberation, this negotiation ended in mutual agreement. Marvel's shareholders will be paid almost as double per share by merging the two companies. The Walt Disney Company will have the chance to broaden their franchise, and Marvel's as well, to young men and young male audiences. Marvel Entertainment will gain out of this agreement the opportunity to expand their marketing and publishing to a global extent. This negotiation agreement between the Walt Disney Company and Marvel Entertainment is one where Disney wants to acquire Marvel for very specific reasons having to do with the audience. The main objective of this union is for mutual massive product expansion. In other words, both parties want their audiences to grow and for them to know more about their products. Ben Fritz states in his article, the two companies embarked on a nearly 3-month-long series of negotiations that involved 4 in-person meetings, numerous phone decisions, and an intense back and forth over price that culminated in the $4 billion deal, meaning this relationship is meant to last. Thank you for joining me in this case study about negotiation and deal making.